What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital. We're here with Setti Coscarella, CEO of TAAT Global Alternatives. Nice to have you back, Setti. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks for having me, Aaron.
Yeah, for sure. So, let's talk about the news. So TAAT just announced a follow-on private placement of 10 million Canadian. Can you tell us more about this and what your plans are for that capital?
Sure thing. So the folks behind Horizons Ventures, so Debbie Chang, put in some additional money. So they, if everybody remembers, they're the ones that put in a significant round of capital into TAAT just shy of a year ago. And, we've been working with them, giving them updates on the company. They really thought that the progress was extraordinary based on their experience. And I mean, they've got a fantastic track record of coming in early on some worldwide names like Facebook, Zoom, Dollar Shave Club, Siri before it was bought by Apple. So, I mean, like, they really understand what early stage companies can do to disrupt the industries that they're in. And I think that they were really encouraged by the results thus far in TAAT, and they really think that we've got a product that can be a major player in the industry. So, we were very happy to secure some additional financing from them. They also tend to be very long-term shareholders, which is great too. So they believe in sort of buying into these companies and holding them because they just see their wealth compound because of that. So again, like, we're very happy that we were able to bring them in. And, from a use of capital standpoint, it really just helps us accelerate a lot of the efforts that we've been able to demonstrate to date. So, we're starting to add more and more stores in the US, more and more states. We're in active discussions throughout Europe, and I think we're going to be starting to add more and more countries as time progresses. And we really want to do the right work to build the brand. And this capital really allows us to accelerate on those efforts and start delivering. So I think it's just a tremendous opportunity for us, and we're very excited about the path forward.
Definitely, and especially what your goals are, getting that brand image out there, it's very important. Of course, you need money to do that. So
yeah,
TAAT recently announced that they'll be launching a branded line of merchandise in Q1 of 2022, just around the corner. Coming from such a successful company like Philip Morris, I'm sure you know a thing or two about branding. Marlboro, world renowned, but like, what does this mean for the company, and what are your plans with this line of merchandise?
Well, I think that we can create very interesting merchandise, and we've got a huge fan base that's starting to develop that wants to express their support for TAAT beyond just smoking the product. So it was really built based on consumer demand. Like, we were getting inundated with emails. So when we did that Floyd Mayweather sponsorship and everybody saw the TAAT hat, I mean, like, you can't imagine how many people emailed us saying, "Can I have the hat? I want to buy the hat. I want to buy the hat." Like, okay, well, I guess we better start making a hat. Right. And I've said this, countless times: if you really want to succeed, listen to your consumers and give them what they want. So when they're calling you and saying, "Please, we want to buy this stuff," okay, we'll make the stuff. And I think we put together a really compelling portfolio of product, and we're excited about launching it because we think that our fans will proudly want to support it. And again, it just even helps from a branding standpoint. The more you see people either smoking the product or wearing the brand, and all of a sudden you start seeing it everywhere, and it helps provide a lot of that social proof. So I think we can build a very cool brand in that niche as well.
Yeah,
and Marlboro did it. I mean, you would see people walking around in Marlboro jackets. I see people walking around in Cohiba t-shirts. So when you cross over into that point where people want to actively wear your brand as a fashion statement, that's when you know that your brand is really taking off. And then we want to be able to help facilitate that.
Yeah, I agree completely. Like, when I get behind a brand, all I want to wear is that brand. Like you said, Marlboro, I think their Formula One jackets are one of the coolest things ever. So it's just like, when your brand hits that point, it's just beneficial for the company. But I think that, that's super important for you guys. And I'm excited to see people wearing it and getting the brand out there, because it's like free advertising too, right?
Yeah, I guess it kind of works that way too. Yeah.
so on to a little bit about the branding. So like you said, TAAT just sponsored that Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight. You've done many more things on the promotional side. So with the holidays around the corner, what's next for TAAT on the promotional front?
Well, we're in active discussions with a lot of different properties, so we've got a wealth of opportunities ahead of us. And again, I think being able to raise this capital will allow us to start executing on some of those initiatives more quickly than I would have initially thought. So, without divulging too much, I guess, if everybody stays tuned, I'm sure they'll be happy with the results. But we've got a lot of stuff on the horizon that I think we have the wherewithal to execute on now.
Yeah, no, exactly. So when it comes to specific markets, where do you see the biggest potential for TAAT right now?
Well, I think we're growing tremendously within the US. We've started to establish a toehold in Europe. So I think between those two markets, the growth trajectory could be tremendous. And as we start adding more and more distributors, as we start adding more and more countries, and more points of sale, it's just going to make the product more readily available to smokers worldwide. And that's really the goal. We want every smoker on earth to have access to this product. And we're going to continue working until we achieve that goal.
Awesome. That's what we love to hear. So, where's the best place to find out more information about the company, or where should we go?
As always, you can follow us at TAAT Global, or you can check out taatglobal.com. If you want to learn more about the product, try TAAT or try taat.com.
Perfect, Setti. Well, I'm excited to see what you guys are up to this holiday season on everything, and we look forward to covering it. I'm sure we'll have you back on soon.
Awesome. Thanks, Aaron.
If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.